Hello there, and a very warm welcome to the Sleepless Scientist. I'm so glad you've chosen to join me here. This is a quiet sanctuary, a small vessel adrift in the cosmos, designed to let your thoughts gently unwind. Here we leave the noise of the day far behind, allowing curiosity and knowledge to become a soft, soothing lullaby, guiding you toward a peaceful night's rest. Tonight, our journey takes us from the grand tapestry of the universe, across swirling galaxies, right into the quiet, invisible heart of a question that has captivated thinkers for centuries. It's a question that seems almost too immense to grasp, yet its answer is all around us and even within us. We will be gently exploring, what is the most powerful force in existence? Before we embark, as you settle in, I would be grateful if you would take a quiet moment. If these explorations bring you peace and wonder, a gentle tap on the like button and subscribing helps our community of curious minds grow. There is no pressure, only an open invitation. And when you're ready, I would love for you to leave a comment, letting me know where in the world you're listening from. It's a wonderful feeling to see how we all gather here from different time zones, united for a moment under the same vast cosmic canopy, a quiet reminder of our shared experience. So now, find your most comfortable position. Feel free to dim the lights, take a slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the tension in your shoulders release. Let your body feel heavy and supported. Our journey can now gently begin. And remember, if your mind begins to wander, that is perfectly all right. Let it drift among the stars. The purpose here is your rest. My voice is simply a gentle anchor in the quiet harbor of the night. We'll still be here, quietly unfolding the story, whether you are listening closely or floating on the edge of sleep. Our question tonight isn't one with a simple singular answer. It's not a search for the loudest cosmic event or the brightest explosion. A supernova is powerful, yes, but its fury is fleeting. We are looking for something more fundamental, more persistent, a force that shapes, binds, and endures, a more thoughtful kind of power. When we hear the word power, we often think of energy, big bursts of it crashing into our senses, explosions and space hurricanes on Earth engines roaring to life. But power can also be quiet. It can whisper. A black hole doesn't scream its strength. It simply bends the space around it until nothing can escape. A single mutation in a strand of DNA, invisible to the eye, can reshape a species. And somewhere in the back of your mind, a dream might rearrange how you feel about your life without anyone noticing. So tonight we'll travel through a series of forces and phenomena, from the smallest building blocks of matter to the grandest scales of the cosmos. Let's imagine just for a moment that you could press pause on the entire universe. Not stop time completely, but freeze the motion of everything. And now in that stillness, imagine you could see all the invisible hands that were holding it all together. Not strings or scaffolding, but something more subtle, more fundamental. You'd see 4 of them. It's a little like hearing a symphony and realizing that it's built from only 4 instruments, each with its own tone, its own range, its own rhythm, but always playing together. If you were to shrink down far beyond what your eyes can see, past skin, cells, and molecules into the very heart of matter itself, you would find something unexpected. Not a smooth surface, not even a compact ball, but a storm. This is the realm of the strong nuclear force. But quarks don't exist alone. You'll never find one wandering by itself. Instead, if we try to pull 2 quarks apart, the energy we use doesn't break them apart. It simply creates 2 more quarks to bind with the originals. Without this force, atoms would fly apart, matter would dissolve, and the universe as we know it would vanish. When the strong force is overcome, or rather when we trick it into rearranging, vast amounts of energy are released. This is the principle behind nuclear fusion, the process that powers stars. That light, the one that warms your face on a sunny day, began as a product of the strong force yielding to change. You might think of it the next time you hold something small and solid in your hand, a coin, a grain of rice, a pebble from the ground. Inside that object are countless particles locked in place by this force. But now, let us gently step away from the intensity of the microscopic. Allow your awareness to expand. We move slowly outward past the nucleus and the cell, floating up and away from your room and your street. Watch as the sky above you deepens from blue to indigo to the velvet black of space. We are entering the great silent expanse, the vast open spaces between the stars, where a different kind of story unfolds. Here we can better appreciate the force that has shaped our existence. You feel it in the gentle, reassuring tug that keeps your feet planted on the floor, a constant, comforting presence. It is the silent conductor of our world. It's in the way your tea always settles to the bottom of the cup, and the pull that guides a tossed ball into an elegant arc before it returns to the earth. The planet is simply holding us close, and yet, for all its influence, gravity is astonishingly weak. Lift a paperclip off your desk with a small magnet. In that moment, the electromagnetic force in that tiny magnet overcomes the entire gravitational pull of the Earth below it, the mass of an entire planet defeated by a sliver of metal. Gravity is the gentlest of the universe's fundamental forces, yet it is this same gentle force that sculpts the cosmos on the grandest scales. So how can this gentle force be the architect of the cosmos? Albert Einstein reimagined gravity not as a force in the traditional sense, but as a bending of space-time itself. Imagine a stretched cosmic fabric. Massive objects like our sun and our earth create deep, gentle wells within it. That's gravity, and you, sitting wherever you are not being pulled down. You are simply and peacefully rolling through one of those invisible wells created by the earth beneath you. This bending of space-time affects everything that travels through it, even light. When light from a distant star or galaxy passes near a massive object like a black hole or a galaxy cluster, it bends. Gravity becomes a cosmic lens. Through this lens, we see the universe in a new way. We sometimes see that distant object multiple times or stretched into glowing arcs like reflections in a funhouse mirror made of gravity, a beautiful distortion revealing the universe's secrets. This constant yielding to curvature is the secret to all motion. Astronauts floating in orbit aren't weightless because gravity is gone. They're weightless because they're constantly falling, but moving so fast sideways they never hit the ground. This is what orbits are. An eternal, graceful fall guided by curvature. The moon is falling around the earth. The earth is falling around the sun. It is a silent cosmic ballet, choreographed for eternity by the universe's most patient force. There's something beautiful about a long, quiet life coming to an end. Not because it ends, but because of what it leaves behind. For eons, a star exists in a state of tranquil equilibrium, gravity pulling in, fusion pushing out. But this serene balance cannot last forever. When a massive star exhausts its fuel, its life concludes not with a gentle fade, but with a spectacular cosmic event. The star's furnace, which once fused lighter elements, finally creates iron. With iron, the fusion stops. With no more outward pressure to resist gravity, the core collapses upon itself. In less than a second, a region the size of a planet shrinks to the size of a city, a catastrophic implosion creating a super-dense ball of neutrons, and then it rebounds. That rebound sends powerful shock waves hurtling outward through the star's outer layers. This is a supernova. In an instant, the star unleashes more energy than our sun will in its entire lifetime. For a few brilliant weeks, this single dying star can outshine its entire galaxy, a final, glorious beacon in the dark. Then, over months, it fades slowly, quietly. But this violent end is also a profound beginning. In the unimaginable heat and pressure of the explosion, new, heavier elements are forged and scattered across space. The calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, all were created in the heart of a dying star. We are, in the most literal sense, made of stardust. The aftermath of these explosions paints the cosmos with breathtaking beauty. Vast, intricate clouds of gas and dust, like the famous Crab Nebula, are the visible remnants of these ancient events. They glow in ethereal shades of pink from hydrogen and blue from oxygen. These are not just cosmic memorials, they are celestial nurseries providing raw materials for new stars. Sometimes, the death of a truly colossal star creates something even more extreme: gamma-ray bursts. These are not explosions in all directions, but focused, twin jets of energy, screaming across the universe at nearly the speed of light. For a few fleeting seconds, these beams are the brightest, most energetic phenomena known, outshining 1,000 supernovae combined. Because light takes time to travel, observing these events is like using a time machine. In 1997, astronomers detected a gamma-ray burst whose light had been traveling for over 8 billion years. Its fading afterglow allowed us to witness a cataclysm that occurred long before our sun or the Earth had even begun to form. We are seeing ghosts of the ancient cosmos. And in 2017, humanity witnessed a new kind of cosmic story. For the first time, we detected both gravitational waves, ripples in spacetime itself, and a gamma-ray burst from the same event, the violent merger of two neutron stars. This kilonova confirmed that these rare mergers forged the universe's heaviest elements, like gold and platinum, two cosmic messengers, light and gravity, telling a single incredible story. From the quiet life of a star to its explosive death, the universe is in a constant, gentle cycle of destruction and rebirth. The light and matter from these cosmic endings travel across eons, seeding the next generation of stars and worlds. You are a part of this grand cosmic story.